AB got more cojones than Canelo Alvarez. Because AB fought the best. AB said anybody can get it. And he really welcomed all the smoke. He fought DeMarco, Maidana, Porter, Mikey Garcia, Pacquiao. But keep in mind, he fought most of these guys coming off big wins. He fought Maidana when Maidana was knocking out everybody, moving up in weight. And he jumped 2 weight divisions. So regardless if he lost in a bad way or not, I respect the fact that he got into the ring. The main thing about the sport of boxing is not to be famous and make money, and that's all she wrote, the way Canelo Alvarez is playing the game. Nah, it's to prove that you're the best. So AB lived by his saying, anybody can get it. You know, he fought Porter when he just lost to Maidana, and Porter was stylistically was very bad matchup, if we all being honest. Like, everybody thought he was crazy for fighting Porter, who's more technical than Maidana, but also just as wild and even stronger physically. And they also had history. So you had to respect AB for doing so. He also fought, you know, Mikey Garcia. And Mikey Garcia was undefeated at the time. Then he fought Pacquiao. So like I said, you know, I respect AB for always living up to his saying, anybody can get it. Now, he is requesting $10 million to come back, which is obviously he extremely reaching. You know, that's not reasonable, to say the least. But against Maidana, that's a huge rematch, in my humble opinion. He's going to get as close as making, you know, $2 to $3 million, even though he's coming off a loss to Pacquiao, right? So that's a great rematch to have. And Maidana obviously he have a long layoff. But the interesting question is, what weight? But on the other hand, Canelo Alvarez never fight the best. He want to claim he pound for pound #1, but never face the fighters that Chavez Sr., Oscar De La Hoya, his own promoter, the WBC, Barrera, Morales, Marquez, all the legend greats that told him fight Andre, fight Charlo. He been avoiding them for 5 years. He haven't even negotiated with Andre, and they fight on the same network. And everybody tells him, if you really think you're the best in the world, at least prove that you're the best in your division. That's the least you could do. And he chooses to do otherwise. He'd rather fight fighters coming off their worstest performances, such as Kovalev. I mean, when he was 1 punch removed from a knockout, according to his cornerman, right? He was about to stop the fight. He was 1 leg out of the game. He cherry-picked him, picked the weakest link at 175, grabbed the free strap, and moved down in weight. Now he looking to fight Billy Joe Saunders, who was fighting an unknown fighter on a YouTube undercard. So the money ain't the issue. He's always been guaranteed to make that certain amount of money. So money never been an issue. So don't make money the issue. And if money is the issue, why is he fighting Billy Joe Saunders? Moving on, I could give you plenty of examples. Like Lopez, he fought a 140-pounder, moving up 2 weight divisions. He fought Angulo, coming off a beat down to Lara, right? So he fought them Mexicans that's coming off not the best performances in the world. Lopez was coming off a good performance, but he was moving from 140 to 154. That's hell of a weight jump. And Canelo chose to fight him. But when it's Benavidez, he says, oh, no, absolutely not. I don't want to fight my people. Like, come on. And Benavidez is calling him out. So all I'm saying is he fought Chavez at a catchweight at 164. He always fought at his own catchweight. He made up his own weight at 155. And he never went. He turned down an opportunity to fight Andre for the WBO. And as soon as Andre vacated the belt, he fought Smith for it. You know, so I keep going and going to him fighting Kirkland, coming off a 1.5 year layoff, and after he got knocked out by a guy with 6 KOs. Remember that? And he fought him in Dallas instead of Jermell Charlo. And Golden Boy had to release Jermell Charlo at the time because he was promised the Canelo fight. They had to release him out of his contract, and Golden Boy lost Jermell Charlo to Al Heyman. So I point all this out because I'm giving y'all, this is not me emotionally speaking. This is facts. And Canelo keep claiming he pound for pound #1, but he ain't even pound for pound in his own weight division. I mean, this strap right here is realer than the one Canelo got because he gave up his strap to Charlo and paid the WBC more money to avoid Charlo. He haven't fought Andre yet. And I'm talking about the big Charlo. So it's just a bad look on Canelo Alvarez career, it ain't no hard feelings. It's just if you want to prove that you the best, you got to fight the best. You can't keep cherry picking. And the last guy you fought that's in his prime and is undefeated was back in what, 2013 when you fought Trout and Mayweather. Like, come on, man. Do I got to really go back that far to find somebody you fought in his prime that was undefeated? So AB, unlike Canelo,
they call me the problem.
He really means what he say.
Anybody can
so I respect him for
Africans, that. Americans, Dominicans, Mexicans, anybody can get it.
So shout out to everybody in the chat. If you disagree, call in. I'm knocking out all type of decaps today. Anybody can get it. All y'all that don't know shit about boxing. You just better don't not duck me, son. Like Ketone, who been I knocked out so long ago. He's still trying to recover and gain the confidence back. Shout out to everybody in the chat. Shout out to all my AKHis too. Let me give a couple people some shout out because okay, Ghosto. Well, he said, nah, Benavidez' team said that Charlo is the more dangerous fight. And he's willing to take it. So I respect that. You know what I mean? But he ain't willing to fight Benavidez. And I'm referring to Canelo. Saul's God, the GOAT. Canelo has too much experience for Charlo. Yeah, but can he prove it? You got more confident than Canelo, because if he had that experience, he would have been fought him. So he fights Rocky Fielding. Who the hell is he? Who is Rocky Fielding? The guy that got knocked out in the first round by Smith, right? He fought him, but he won't fight Charlo. So if he have too much experience for Charlo, why he gave up his strap and requested a French fries strap? So if Canelo is the WBC champion, AKHi is the WBC champion. But I'm also the undisputed champion on split decision when it comes to debating. But let's go ahead and dive into the next round. Devin Haney. Hold on, let me make sure nobody called in. Yeah, ain't nobody calling in. Hey, ain't nobody calling in. I'm just saying. I'm trying to figure out what's going on. All these Canelo fans that keep talking trash in the comment section, go to Cojones and call in. Quit eating that contaminated meat that don't allow your cojones to grow and call in. Quit ducking.